tooth right here.
Oh, it's a massive filling.
Yeah, this is the nerve and it's in contact.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Rope Monster and Luigi coming at you here from beautiful sunny Playa del Carmen. Luigi's gonna help me film today. If you're looking for the best dentist, the best dental clinic and oral surgeon in Playa del Carmen, this video is for you. This was my third or fourth opinion. I came here after seeing other oral surgeons and ear, nose, and throat doctors, and not a single one of them caught what Esteban happened to find. And so he was very thorough, and he's like, look, I can actually bring the pain and suffering to an end and save you quite a bit of money and time. So I had other oral surgeons, and people say this was not of dental origin, and they sent me to ear, nose, and throat doctors who wanted to do a surgery that was 80,000 plus pesos. Esteban's gonna fix me up. I'll share with you the price at the end. He's going to explain the procedure that we're about to do. Let's go head into Bokanova. Vámonos. Let's go. So guys, for those of you who have been with the channel, this saga has been ongoing. You've noticed my face swollen. Just a little bit of a background. I've had a CT scan done. They found a cyst, a deviated septum, and a ton of fluid in the sinus. And the ear, nose, and throat doctor wanted to do a surgery to remove the cyst and fix the deviated septum and bone spurs, but without really knowing the origin of what was causing the cyst. And so this particular doctor here at Bokanova, this oral surgeon, said, look, if you just remove the cyst and don't know what's causing it, it's probably going to come right back. And he believes he has found the root cause of this sinus infection, this chronic sinus infection and cyst. So shortly we're going to hear from the doctor himself. I am here with the beautiful Fernanda, and we have even more good news. Do you want to explain the cash discount?
Sure. In most of the treatments, if you pay cash, we have a little discount. It depends on the treatment, but you can ask for it.
Amazing. So I'm going to save 500 pesos today, guys. I'll give you the final price at the end of the video. Gracias, Fernanda. Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm here in Bokanova with Esteban.
That's right, Barragan.
All right, and so this guy is the man. Do you want to explain to us a little bit about what you found and how you found it?
Yep. Well, came with a few issues on his upper left side that were causing him headaches, some pain in the area, and some increase of pressure when he did some movements. So we did an evaluation, and we found out with the clinical evaluation and the help of a couple of x-rays and a CT scan that he has sinus maxillary occupated, but a couple of little cysts. And those commonly are caused by teeth infections or teeth-related infections. So we took a deeper look to the x-rays and found out that in a very old filling that he got done on a wisdom tooth, they left it super close or in proximal contact to the nerve of the tooth. So that caused the necrosis or the death of the tooth, the death of the nerve. And gradually it was creating bacteria and a constant infection. And that all drained inside of the maxillary sinus cavity. That in the long term creates like a self-defense system that encapsulates the bacteria, and those are called also cysts. So for now we're going to remove the wisdom tooth. I'm a maxillofacial surgeon. So with the help of our team, we're gonna do the tooth extraction, the tooth removal, and that will be the first part of the healing process.
Amazing. And I am in shock. This was my second opinion from an oral surgeon. How do you think that an oral surgeon could miss something like this? This seemed pretty obvious to you. He determined that the root was not dental and that it had to be all ear, nose, and throat. And so
Okay,
I think that's why the people need to know, just come to Bokanova.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to find when you do a close out, you know, when you focus just on the sinus, you see that the problem is inside of the sinus. But you need to take a step back and look around, because it's not just the sinus, you have to look for the origin of the problems. And it was a very simple x-ray where we found out that the cavity or the filling that was previously done is in real contact with the nerve of the tooth.
Yeah, you ended up not even needing the CT scan, but shall we take a look at the CT anyway? And maybe you can tell us a little bit about what you see, and then we can look at the x-ray that actually showed. All right, yeah, let's check that out. So while we have the doctor pulling up, the surgeon here pulling up the images, I've got two important questions. Am I going to be able to have ice cream after this?
Yes, lots of ice cream, croissants, smoothies.
Mira.
Enjoy.
Vamos para Don Mario's gelato. Entonces, y otra pregunta, ¿una michelada mezcla bien con paracetamol o no?
Alcohol and antibiotics, they work good together.
Okay, so guys, no michelada, but we get ice cream. So life is pretty good. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. All right. So we're going to get a michelada for Luigi for helping film. I get ice cream.
Yo sí.
Yeah, me pusiste celoso.
Tomo por vos. Tomo dos.
Ah, por vos?
Por vos.
Ah, yeah.
Tomo tu michelada, tomo yo.
He's going to drink two for me. Okay. Yeah, me parece buen plan.
Vamos.
Okay, so here we have the CT scan, right? So we'll zoom in and maybe you can tell us what you see.
Yeah, well, right here is his upper left maxillary sinus. You're gonna see this little gray growth in the area. That is exactly where the wisdom tooth is.
Oh, wow.
And is not occupying the whole sinus, is not affecting the other sinus or the frontal sinuses. It's just in the area where the teeth are. So that leads us to more x-rays. So I'll show you right now the three little and simple x-rays we did.
Wow.
And here we have the three molars. This is the wisdom. And taking a look at the wisdom tooth right here.
Oh, that's a massive filling.
Yeah, this is the nerve and it's in contact with the filling. We did another x-ray and you can see the real contact of the nerve with the filling. So yeah, it's just to take a close out and
And the dentist who did that to me was in Jalisco. And this is why you need to know, this is why you can't rely on Google reviews and why you watch the channel. Because that particular dentist said, hey, you have 7 cavities, and he just started drilling them. And he did permanent damage to some of my teeth. But he killed one tooth. Rest in peace, wisdom tooth. You're about to have to get out of there. All right, shall we?
yeah.
All right, let's do this. So you're the man. Thank you so much for getting me in.
Pleasure.
We had to run back to the house and get the disc because we forgot it, and Esteban took care of us anyway. So let's go. So guys, the fun is about to begin. I wanted to be clear that this procedure is likely going to save me over 70,000 pesos. The ear, nose, and throat doctor wanted to give me a quote of about 80,000 pesos, right? Wow. That's what I said. They wanted to fix the deviated septum, which really isn't looking that bad.
No.
So it's really important to have someone who's honest with the amount of work that truly needs to be done versus people who just want to take advantage. Seems to happen a lot in anywhere. Anywhere. So guys, there you have it. I'll give you the final cost of this procedure at the end. And of course, there is a cash discount that Fernanda explained to us all earlier in the video. Let's do this. All right. That would actually be adorable for the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna give me a teddy bear. Algo para abrazar.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna put some lemon gel. Okay.
Okay.
The Rock Monster here with Dolores.
Yeah.
Is your new friend.
My Bumble date.
So we're gonna begin with a couple of shots. You can close a little. That's perfect. Just a little bit drop here.
So we'll tell the story of the sheep. This was a gift from a Russian patient, Nika. Thank you, Nika. Now I have a little buddy for the procedure. So yeah, listo. Really deep roots, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you felt bad for the guy who was going to have to yank that out.
That's right. How are you, Rock Monster?
Just chilling, ready for volleyball. Will I be able to play volleyball today?
No sports for at least 3 days.
3 days, alright.
Yeah, please.
But ice cream at least.
Lots of ice cream.
Alright.
Is it hurt? Please. Shouldn't hurt at all. Does that hurt? Shouldn't hurt. Sorry, I didn't put my finger inside. You can close a little. That's perfect. Hurt?
No. No, I'm real pussy.
We all are in a way.
How is this? How long is? Well, I've never had a tooth yank before. We're starting with the big leagues, right?
Right. But
Deep roots. How long does this whole thing take?
it all depends on the tooth and the length of the tooth and the bone, and it could be 10 minutes, it could be an hour. It depends.
Oh fuck me! Don't tell me now. All right. Let's do 10 minutes.
Just take it and relax. So, you can close a little, that's fine.
Salió. Y salió la maldita.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, doing great. Right the iron button. Yeah, thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, tan fácil.
It's okay, Rob?
That was pretty good. Yeah. Next time buy me a margarita first. No, super professional. Alright, so the doctor was telling me 10 minutes to 1 hour. I feel like that was record time. How was that for you on your end?
It would be bad if I say average. No, we were lucky. Honestly, the tooth was in a very complicated position.
Yeah.
The roots, it had more roots than usual,
Okay.
and they were fused to the bone. That's why it took us a couple more minutes. But
They're a little stubborn.
yeah, but things that look great, and you are a great patient then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it. Look at that right there. Top notch oral surgeon in Playa del Carmen. And he says I get to have ice cream after this, so stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to take you to the best and cheapest gelato spot. Of course, Luigi gets a michelada. He gets some alcohol for having to film that. I get ice cream. So guys, life is good. Just remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me.
For a session.
Mm-hmm.
So he was so stressed in his surgery. Things are great, but
And worst case scenario, they may still have to drain the sinus, but it should clear up, right?
it should help a lot.
Because the drainage isn't blocked, everything. So removing the source, who would have thought, right?
Yeah, back down. Yeah, that's a problem with some specialists that they only see what they need to do,
Yeah,
but they don't look beyond that. You know,
Yeah.
They block their limits.
because the cyst could just come right back, and it more than likely would have easily if they didn't remove the.
Definitely, if you don't pull the tooth, the cyst would have returned. So,
So you just saved me 72,000 pesos. Drinks on me.
yeah.
Let's do this. Let's go. This is not for the faint of heart. That is the dead, dying, ugly wisdom tooth. Thoroughly happy to have that thing out of there. All right, so we gotta look at.
Your roots were partially inside of the sinus.
Oh wow.
You see, let me do this. This is the lower limit of the sinus, and your roots go inside.
Okay.
So sometimes they come with a bone shell.
Mm-hmm.
In some other cases, part of the infections destroys that bone shell.
Wow.
And we could have a sinus communication, but we'll see after surgery. The surgery was very not aggressive for the bone.
Okay.
So we're not expecting a communication. But since naturally it was already communicating,
So there's a possibility that it's damaged, but we won't know until after you.
right? That's
remove
why
the
no
sutures.
sipping with straws and no diving for a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Just take it easy for a few days.
All right, you hear that? Feel the diving. We gotta wait to do that video. So yeah, we'll survive it.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we want to talk about something interesting here. Any Rope Monster subscribers come in, drop the Rope Monster name. You're going to offer.
10% discount in whitenings and dental cleanings.
Wow, look at that, guys. 10% discount. That's why you check out the content. Super amable. Super amable. Gracias. All right.
Pleasure.
All right, so we're going to go check out where you do the whitenings. Is that right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I asked if paracetamol would be enough. He said, no, that's good for hangovers, but not this. We might need something
This is where you
stronger.
get your whitenings.
Okay, wow. That is luxurious.
So you get your
White
Blankie.
Express.
yeah, that's ours.
You get a
That's fine.
blanket and everything?
Yeah, you get a blanket, earphones, aromatherapy, your own room,
Wow.
so you can take a nap while you get your whitening done.
Oh, that's incredible.
And some gratuities for post-op care. Like,
Okay.
so if you want to go out for partying and like never change your diet, you can have coffee and everything after the whitening.
Really?
Yeah, with this kit, which is included in the whitening,
Okay.
you can continue your diet and you can just use the toothpaste we give you, some extra care with. So in case you're a little bit sensitive of your teeth after the treatment,
Right.
this will control everything.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
All right.
Party's not over after the whitening.
All right. Now I know where I'm getting my next whitening. Hopefully you guys all found value in that. 10% off cleaning and whitening.
That's right.
Fantastic. It's like this. It's like the Disneyland of oral care. Hola Fernanda.
Yeah, how was everything?
Todo muy bien, la verdad. Divertido.
Prescription.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gran placer. And the whole staff, you guys are brilliant. We've got Fernanda who speaks perfect English. And I had my cleaning yesterday, la limpieza. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Diane.
Diane. La limpieza de Diane yesterday was fantastic. And so I could not be more happy with the staff and of course the work today from Dr. Esteban.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you for a whitening. I think I'm gonna have to come in and use the whitening chair. Looks very inviting. You could just sleep. Maybe I could get the laughing gas. if you could give me the laughing gas for the whitening, wow. But I think that's against the rules.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's not break the rules. Now you know, guys, Bokanova, and I've been given the green light to eat as much ice cream, so vamos para el helado. In Don Mario. Yeah?
That's right.
Okay. All right, gracias. Nos vemos. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Wow, guys, what a great experience there at Bokanova. Now you know where to go for the oral surgeries, the cleanings, the whitenings, and with the Rope Monster name, you get 10% off the cleaning and the whitenings. I gotta get Luigi a michelada because he had to watch that. And then we're gonna hit my favorite gelato spot, so stick around for the bonus material ice cream time. Let's go! All right, guys, we went and filled the prescriptions. I've got an injection. I've got azithromycin for 3 days. Now the important part, the gelato, the ice cream. You know I gotta hit Don Mario's right here, the one, the only. Check this out. Un sabor 62 sabores 110. Pistachio. Chocolate. Qué rico. ¿Qué vas a pedir?
Voy a pedir, me parece que tiramisú
Tiramisú.
fruto del bosque.
Qué rico. Great, great success. Frutos rojos del bosque. Nam nam nam. Pistachio. Oh yeah.
De vez.
Oh, that feels so good on the wisdom tooth hole. Doctor's orders.
No lo había probado nunca.
Rico, ¿no?
Muy rico.
60 pesos. Don Mario. Natural and delicious. Wow. Vamos para la sombra. Ahí.
Vamos.
Yeah. Woo! What a day, guys. I thought that was gonna suck way worse than it did. That was actually very painless so far. Now you know. That feels extra good. Yeah. ¿Qué opinas?
Nunca había probado estos helados,
Yeah.
pero la cremosidad que tiene y el sabor intenso le dan el toque.
¿Y del diente?
El diente era un asco. No podrido, lo siguiente. Pero qué bueno que salió. Salió todo bien.
Yeah. Se veía fatal. Muerte, muerte. Yeah, that was a very dead looking tooth. Would have been good if someone would have figured that out years ago, but better late than never. And Dr. Esteban over there, highly recommend. Follow-up treatment, ice cream at Don Mario's. Life is good, guys. Thanks for checking out the video, Luigi.
Thanks.
Thank you for filming. Everybody leave Luigi some love in the comments. Couldn't have done this one without his help. So, yeah, thanks, brother.
Okay.
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.
Rope Monster out. Luigi out. So guys, to be clear, with the cash discount, that entire extraction, including the consult and x-rays, which he didn't even charge me for, worked out to be 5,500 pesos, about 275 US dollars, including the anesthetic. And also that would have included the laughing gas. We didn't have time to set up the gas. That would have been fun. But there you have it, guys. $275 molar wisdom tooth extraction. Not bad in my book, and it went so smooth. Whole thing took about 10 minutes, and I got my ice cream afterwards. And then all the medications and injections, antibiotics that I needed after at Farmacia Ahorro only cost me about 45 US dollars. So really great value there at Bokanova, and just an overall fantastic experience. I need a nap now for good reason. See you guys in the next one. Rope Monster out. All right, my friends, the fun is not over yet. We got an intramuscular shot to do here. I'm gonna self-administer this one right in the glute. And this is the same shot they give you when you get to the hospital with a broken arm or anything like that. This is very highly anti-inflammatory. Can't remember the name, it's in Spanish, but let's do this. Alright guys, just cleaning off the injection site, going intramuscular here. Looks like we got a good little 1.5 inch needle right there. We're gonna aspirate that. Listo. Shit. Doctor's orders, guys. Done and done. Nailed it. Yeah. Ready for more ice cream now.
Ready.
So guys, this was the injection. I just did the beta-metasona diprospan, and just have to do that one time, and that should keep the inflammation and pain down quite a bit. And then I have a couple other pills for the pain, but I'm surprised that I'm not bleeding more. I know a lot of people tend to bleed more than that. I got to take 3 of these azithromycins just to prevent infection. So 3 days of that. I am getting a little swollen there for good reason. I just had a wisdom tooth yanked out of my head. And then I've got these Dolac 30s. I got to take 2 of these a day for 3 days for the pain and swelling. And that's it for the post-care. No straws. No bending over. I almost bent over to untie my shoes, and Luigi was like, bro, boludo, don't do that. So now guys, the last bit of bonus material, I'm going to show you the smoothie, the licuado that I'm going to make. It's going to be bananas, whole milk, kefir, ashwagandha powder, and cacao powder. And then I'm going to take a nice nap. It is a weird feeling having a giant hole right there, but overall I think I'm gonna feel a lot of relief, and I couldn't be more grateful because, like I said, my final cost there was 5,500 pesos, and the surgery that the ENT was wanting to do was actually 3 different procedures totaling over 80,000 pesos, 4 grand US. Wow, coming out of there for under 300 bucks, much better outcome. Leaves me a lot more money to go travel and get into some more shenanigans, guys. So I'll be hitting Holbox, Isla Mujeres, and I have another bigger trip planned, so stick around for that. One of them will involve the Train Maya, at least 1 ride on the Train Maya, if not 2. So lots of fun stuff coming up, guys. Thanks for being supportive over this last month. It's been brutal. My production of content had gone down a little bit. I know a lot of you were fairly concerned, and I was also just going a little bit crazy from the pain. But hey, it looks like we survived it, much in part to the good people over at Bokanova. So once again, if you are looking for a top-notch dentist and a 10% discount on your cleaning, your whitening, and or you need an oral surgery, that's your place, guys. Just remember to drop the Rope Monster name. They'll give you that 10% discount. I'll probably head over there for a whitening just to see how that experience is, and I'll keep you posted on that. Thanks again for watching. I'll show you this smoothie at the end, and then I'm gonna probably hop in the hammock right there, and see you guys later on. All right, it's looking like 2 or 3 days of bone broths and my signature Rope Monster licuado. So I've already got the whole milk and kefir in there. I'm gonna put some cacao powder from Cacao in there, and some ashwagandha powder. Love this stuff. And of course, bananas. And then maybe even more bananas. All right, Rope Monster smoothie coming on here in the copper cup for good measure. Makes it taste that much better. Cheers, guys. Nom 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 nom. I can survive on that for a few days. What's up, guys? It is the next morning. I made it through the night. Just a quick follow-up here. I woke up in quite a substantial amount of pain after the anesthetic wore off. And then I took one of these sublingually. This is not medical advice, but this is me following my doctor's advice. I woke up, there was some bleeding from the nose because the root of the dead tooth had gone all the way up into the sinus. And so this, and then one paracetamol, a Tylenol, took the pain back down to where it was manageable. And then of course I started thinking about food. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, but I can't eat anything solid. So I ordered a miso soup on Rappi with fish and shrimp. Put that in the blender and drank that down, and that was a good dinner actually. For those of you who don't know about Rappi, that is like the go-to food delivery here in Playa del Carmen. That's R-A-P-P-I. It's a very easy to use app. I've ordered a couple things from there now. The other day I ordered a pizza from Don Mario's. Pretty good as well. So there you have it, guys. Hanging in. This is day one of recovery. And got a little bit of a headache. But for the most part, the bleeding has stopped. I'll be going back in 4 or 5 days to get the stitches out. Overall, life is good, guys. Thanks again for watching. And for all those of you who have been asking about my health over the last weeks and the last month, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You know I'm always going to put in my best efforts for my health and to keep you guys informed as well. I went out and did the Playa car update video the day before this extraction. So I am always committed to keeping the channel going, keep building the community. So thank you all again, guys. Much love to each and every one of you. Wisdom Tooth out. Rope Monster out.